those guys.
Just like an agent from the FBI, I'm gonna get my man, 'cause you've been found and convicted of a serious crime. Caught in possession of this heart of mine, and I'm locking you away for a long, long time. You're guilty, guilty, you're guilty of love, and the judge and the jury and defendant too. And I'm just about to throw the book at you. You're guilty, guilty, can't get away 'cause you're guilty, guilty. Now hear me say Guilty.
So yeah, ABBA there. Yeah, I know that I'm probably going to get asked. And we've done the history of Tobysblogs and how I kind of got into it. But you're probably all going to ask how about the pro Tobysblogs, right? Beforehand, I kind of explained it, but I'm sure I wanted to kind of go into a bit more detail about my childhood and my past. And somewhere lurking out there could be Toby, aged 13, doing his own TV show. It'd be extremely interesting to go through those tapes and have a look, if I could find them. I don't know where they are, but it'd be extremely interesting to go through those tapes and have a look at Tobysblogs. But I don't know how I could transfer that onto. I could probably transfer it onto the internet. That'd be so bloody cool. Toby's TV show put into on the internet, and I'd be so much younger and could see how I was in the old days. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't know if I've actually got those tapes or the actual video camera anymore. But if I could do it, that'd be so fantastic. Okay, so back in the old days, if I can remember correctly, I did this show called the Toby McCluskey Show. I called it the Toby McCluskey Show because I haven't got a clue what else. This was before Catherine Tate. I don't know who my idols were. Someone would have to have been my idol to inspire me to do comedy and do character relationships. It would have probably been Harry Enfield at the time. Harry Enfield in Chums. It would have inspired me. At the moment, I'm inspired by Spitting Image, Harry Enfield, Head Cases, Catherine Tate, Little Britain, and Mississippi Ricks. Back then, it would only have been probably Harry Enfield. I don't know any other impersonations that would. Well, maybe on holiday I would have made an impersonation. But I didn't really do impersonations then. Them days I did characterizations, which created my own characters. And I can remember I used to do a series, which means I actually did characters and built them up through the series, so they're on every single episode. Now this definitely came from Spitting Image, which I would have seen around 2000 onwards, or maybe 1996. I can't remember. It would have been 2000 plus. Which was Steve Interesting Davis. I kind of copied him and made him a boring person. Because how I am interesting. Today I got up and I read the paper. Then I went downstairs and made my tea. It was tea, and I thought to myself, the brew's a bit milky, and it was like, I don't like milky tea. And then at the end you would always say, I am not boring, I am interesting. And that was kind of a character that I created. He would turn up every week, kind of explain his daily routine that's extremely boring, and then kind of come up with saying, I'm interesting, which came from Steve Interesting Davis, which is Steve Davis from Spitting Image. Another character we used to have, which was I can remember. I can't remember most of them, but I can remember a couple. Which was this woman with her lips, and you go, "You're looking at me. You're looking at my lips, aren't you? What's wrong with my lips? Can you actually see what's wrong with my lips? Why are you looking at my lips? Why? I don't know. Why? Why are you looking at my lips? They're so big." And that's the kind of woman who does. I kind of think looking back at it now, it's quite shit, isn't it, really? But yeah, that was my kind of. And also we had Professor von Strachenprecht, which was a character I created, which is actually made it to Tobysblogs, which was a character from my childhood, which was, "Yes, hello, I am Professor von Strachenprecht, and I have made this new invention in time theory." And these are my characters. Sally the psychiatrist only came on Tobysblogs. That only appeared on Tobysblogs. That wasn't anywhere else. That only appeared on Tobysblogs one day, and it was kind of a, that's amazing, isn't it? And I thought, wow, that's kind of cool. So I just sat down there, as I normally do, talking on a blog, and I was like, "Hello, I'm Sally psychiatrist." And a lot of these characters would have developed from Catherine Tate. Like, Sally the psychiatrist would have developed out of Catherine Tate's. Yes, like cushiony mushrooms. It's like the dirty, evil, robbing bastards. Yeah, so that Sally the psychiatrist kind of came out of that. I can't think of any more of my childhood characters that I kind of created. There was loads of them, but I just can't remember. When I go home, I will try and see if I can find those tapes, and I will see if I can actually get them onto the internet. But by doing that, I would have to use my machine, and that's not working. No, it's not going anywhere. So I'll try. See, that was the kind of history of Toby's past. But the Toby McCluskey show kind of got off to start with the McCluskey show, the conjoint of me and Grant doing sketches and things, and that was kind of cool. That was absolutely really fantastic. I watched that back and I'm like, wow, that was fantastic, that was brilliant, that was good. And I was like, we should have made more, but it was just so complicated to make so much, and today it would be even more fantastic, wouldn't it, with green screen and everything. We'd be able to do so much more. But it's just, no. I could start my own show up again, but it's kind of complex, isn't it? Anyway, add a comment. What do you think? Do you want to see those old tapes? It would be so brilliant. Or even just me as a youngster. It's just so fantastic to look over that. And of course, I was always performing. I had my own video camera with the tape. And so I was constantly performing all the time. And so that's all caught on film. And hopefully we've got some of that left. Some surviving clips somewhere along the line of that. And that'd be so great if I could just find that. I'm just really excited now. I can't do anything. I'm stuck in Greenwich. Just like, but that'd be so exciting. Add your comments, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for my freedom video. Come on, love you guys.